Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jakobs is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, in a word, Peter, pace and...
Decent chance! Goal! Angers! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's been caught napping! And a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Ambitious ball here. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chong, looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide, produces a cross. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's having a pop! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Alvarez. Fiore. Jakobs. And he thumps it clear. That's a nicely shaped ball. Angers very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. A probing pass. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Arsenal are level. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found a way through. Played in. Towering header. Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Lovely chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. He won't be happy with that one. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. So what can they make of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pepe spots it and intercepts. Alvarez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Fiore. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, it's Batistuta. And he's had a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Batistuta.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rijkaard. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue. Changement.
So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Guardiola. Rijkaard, Batistuta, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's been slipped through. He's got away, and he shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer...
Chong!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Guardiola.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's managed to get free. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Koundé.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 28 997.
And it's Joelinton. Chong. And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Angers may be down, but not out just yet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Joelinton. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Rijkaard. Mbappe. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton. Played into space. That is a great pick out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chong. Chong, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fiore. Now Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
Teixeira. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Alvarez. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Angers can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Koundé. Rudiger. Jacobs. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, they could be caught out here. Fiore. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final 5 minutes. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Alvarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Serginho. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Temps additionnel.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Marcus Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. I think the proof, perhaps, of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about. A 4, an 8, a 6, an 11, and a 10 all in one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And across it goes. He's having a pop! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Griezmann. Jacobs. Koundé. Searching pass he's played there. Desai spots it and intercepts. Can he spark a counter here? That's a good ball. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Rudiger can get it clear. Angers have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quarter of an hour played. And nicely intercepted. Angers yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Drogba. Bale, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some good work on the right flank here. Gets a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chong. Teixeira. Llorente. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Desai with the clearance. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Jacobs. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ronaldinho. Bale. Threads one in. Nandez. Teixeira. And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's having a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Maldini.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, good-looking ball. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Ronaldinho! Griezmann. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Maldini makes the interception. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He won't be happy with that one. Great defending, strong and determined. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Some
to
first half
make sure
thoughts?
to put any
Well, there's
litter
no
in
way
the
to
bins
disguise the
provided.
fact that they've
Thank
been
you for
poor.
your
Not a
cooperation.
single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Down to
Seydou.
business again.
Coming on to replace him.
0-0,
is
and we're at the halfway
23,
point.
Xavi.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bale picks it up out wide. It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Gareth Bale.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Teixeira.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Griezmann does really well there, strong defending. Jacobs tries to pass it through, knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chong, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot contains a shot! "60 minutes played. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! cruising.
After 62
And a
minutes,
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Ronaldinho. Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Liverpool are making a
Mbappe.
change now.
Number 7.
So that's two now without
Cristiano
reply.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 17. Hullet.
Griezmann.
Number 13.
Now then, the ball's come
Pepe.
loose. And here's Drogba. Drogba touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Llorente plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now the ball's gone astray. Aimed beyond the defence. Bale. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Griezmann, and he's managed to get free. Rafael Varane, Desailly, Pepe, Rafael Varane, and Pepe, and it's Thuram. Rafael Varane. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
So what can they
25,
conjure from this one?
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field is
Decent hit from
number
there.
11, Neymar. Substitution.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shoots! Oh, looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bale is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Linton. And it's Llorente. He's picked his way through. Xavi calmly anticipates. Gullit chasing after it. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Linton. Now, can they get him away? Bale has found the net here, of course. Puskás
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's fabulous.
4 added
Bale
minutes has
running
been
with
indicated.
intent. That's very neat. And the finish! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that will be the final act. Algiers suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Joelinton with the clearance. A probing pass. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Koundé. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And it's Joelinton. Griezmann. That has not gone well. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, that pass isn't the best. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. That's going to go a long way. Joelinton. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And it's Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Raul on the through ball. It's Neymar! Neymar looking sharp there.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Neymar chasing after it. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. James Rodriguez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
And Messi! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Drogba is herring after that one. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Joelinton really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Joelinton. Van Dijk cuts it out. 30 minutes gone. Davis makes the interception. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Hops for safety. Llorente getting this one clear. Over to the right flank. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish right from the top draw. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Alger have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. Now,
It's Drogba! And needless to say, that deserved better.
that's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
5 minutes till the break. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Griezmann. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Angers clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to get rid. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Angers go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Angers can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Changement. Le numéro 11, Drogba.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Le numéro 6.
Angers leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Goes down, but nothing given. Angers come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going...
Messi! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Raul. He's picked his way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Camavinga! Nearly, but not quite. That has been cut short.
Le nombre de
Pass is
spectateurs
intercepted.
pour ce match, 29
Joelinton
514.
ventures forward. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Angers perhaps contemplating their next change here. Quality ball. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. It's Neymar! Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Changement. Le numéro 6.
Corner number 2
Pour le
then.
remplacer, le numéro 14.
Hammers plays it short. And that has been cleared. Angers have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's having a go! And it's Neymar. Llorente, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Griezmann. Oh, they can break here. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Linton. Here's Griezmann. Akpom. Neymar going after that. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. Rudiger calmly anticipates. He's gone forward. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Angers clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the shot's on here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Linton. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Oh, that's neat. And here's Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. It's not a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Davis. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And that is as much time as there will be. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Chers
hours,
spectateurs,
it might not
nous
feel
vous
like
souhaitons
that.
la bienvenue pour ce
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo is onto this. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Messi. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Bellingham. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Algiers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming. Griezmann.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a promising build-up. Oh, well played. Now it's Griezmann. Good ball, good take. Drogba has cut it out. Wan-Bissaka. De Paul. Bellingham. For De Paul. And it's Messi. Linton. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Cleared without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the shot! Oh, good finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Rodri. Romero. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. Algiers are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, good take in a good area. And for the first half, that is that. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Changement. Le numéro 11, Drogba, à sa place.
Down to
Le
business
numéro 18.
again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. The ball has bounced loose now. Algier, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Rooney. Here's Rodri. Wan-Bissaka. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Le nombre de spectateurs sur ce
Algier,
match,
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
29
next
514.
substitution. Griezmann. Can he get it through? Griezmann crosses, he's rising! Harmlessly behind.
Massaro clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Nuno Mendes. More and more pressure on the ball here. De Paul is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Little pass back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And Messi! This time, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
De Paul! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And he cuts out the supply. Romero. It's Van Dijk. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Griezmann.
Angers are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Linton. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney in acres of... He leaps for it! Oh, crossbar! He's got away with one there. Madrid have their second corner now. Kobel claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
That is good alertness. Rooney making a dash for it. Just eases him off the ball. Hangs in a cross. And there goes the final whistle. Angers perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Omiya Ardija have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Bale. And the ball is out of play. Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Alger couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get it through? Hazard has it in a wide position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alger still without a single shot on target. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has earned a reprieve from Ibrahimovic. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
O'Shea actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Llorente is there to clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Bale. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Llorente can clear it away. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Donnarumma getting this one clear and claimed it back swiftly. Pass somewhat off target. Jacobs. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Threads one in. Bale, he's picked his way through. Bale proves just a little... Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
He's had it taken off him. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Hazard. That'll be a throw. An instinctive delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Donnarumma. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Those of you making
What
their
do you
way
think
home
we're
on
up to
public
after 45 minutes?
today, please
Well, it's
watch
been
the
nothing
screen
but
between the
frustration,
departure times
really,
from
Peter.
all
I think the
major
team as a
stations.
whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Angers really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Vieira. Hazard.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. He's got away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hazard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass, not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he thumps it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Griezmann. O'Shea cuts out the pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
O'Shea. Great vision. He's found space here. He is through here. That's a throw.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's a searching pass. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Omia Ardija clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. The less said about that pass, the better. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Omia Ardija have their second corner now. They've played it short. Omia Ardija can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. Goes to finish! Bale.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Some good work on the right flank here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Angers.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the...
And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little...
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. 2-0, and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an up...
Oh no, this does not look good. Plays it in. He's had a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.